I know that you're all looking forward to, sorry if the camera's a bit, sorry for the bad camera thing. Sorry about that. Anyways, so, I watched WrestleMania 34, last night, as a matter of fact. And just a note, I saw Chris Danker upload a video talking about WrestleMania 34. And I know that he talked about it and stuff, but come on. I think it's good that I know copying isn't really that good thing, but sometimes other people have different opinions, okay? So, personally, come on. If you watched it, then you know that it's not that great, honestly. Come on. Okay, it wasn't that great in my opinion, or good. It's not WrestleMania 9 or WrestleMania 27 bad, but it's not great, okay? Okay, anyways. Now, the problems lie is now, I know that I could make this video in under 4 seconds, but then I would be wasting my time. And yeah, you would be clicking on a video for 4 minutes for absolutely nothing, so what's the point of doing that? Anyways, I'm going to go over the 4 things that are definitely wrong, okay? Here we go. Alright, number 1. Roman Reigns main events WrestleMania for the 4th year in a row. I know. Roman does get a lot of heat, and I mean, come on, he's an okay wrestler, okay? But come on, you gotta admit that he's that in an era where it seems like more deserving stars are at the top, you gotta feel that someone like Braun Strowman or who main evented SummerSlam is actually a great wrestler. Someone like Strowman or Samoa Joe or anyone could have gotten to a good program with the Beast. And yeah, sure, Strowman has some heat with Lesnar, but the problem is that Lesnar versus Reigns was just awful. I mean, come on. I can't describe of how awful it was. Because, I mean, if you're going to build up Lesnar's at 5 and have Reigns kick out of it like 5 times in the match, okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I know Booker T's gonna put a Booker T reference in here somewhere. Anyways, the problem being is that if you're gonna build up Lesnar's at 5, you until Roman Reigns kicks out of it. I kind of expected like Roman kicks out of the F5, hits a spear, boom, ultimate victory. But no. Okay. Firstly, so what was the point of having Strowman lay down for Lesnar at No Mercy? At all. What's the point of it if you're just going to have Roman kick out of it? It's pretty much burying Strowman right there. There's no point of doing it. That's kind of the issue. Okay. That's kind of the issue. If you're going to have Reigns kick out of it 5 times, it's going to make it useless, honestly, because, oh yeah, probably our best guy in the company kicks out of it, our best guy in the company doesn't kick out of it once, but a guy who should be treated as a mid-card kicks out of it 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. Told you we get a Booker T reference in there. Now I could go on and on about the main event and stuff, but I'll admit the main event was bad. Just saying. But the thing is that there's a lot more There's a lot more awful stuff in the show. Okay. The first thing that I want to mention that's not the main event, I promise. Okay. The first thing I'm going to mention is, I'm not going to go on and on about this, but you probably heard the news that a 10-year-old won the titles with Braun Strowman. Now, that's not necessarily a bad idea, okay? It's not really a bad idea. Problem. Can I just say this, okay? So come to think of it, you had 2 guys return on Raw this past Monday. You probably already know who it is. It's Jeff Hardy and Bobby Lashley. I thought it would be Bobby Lashley because, come on. I mean, if you're going to book the Raw after WrestleMania better than WrestleMania itself, that's the problem. My sisters, what are they doing? Okay, so come on. I mean, sure, Raw is crap these days, and it should be treated well. But WrestleMania is the gun. If you're gonna treat WrestleMania with less respect than the show that's just plain awful this every single week, you can't book WrestleMania like you book a normal episode of Main Event. That's kind of the thing. You can expect 10-year-olds coming in I can expect this on something like Main Event, okay? I have nothing against this kid, okay? Nothing against him. I think it was a pretty good twist and everything. But come on. I know this is what the same thing that happened with Santino Marella back in 2007. Didn't work. I think it's also interesting to mention that a 10-year-old has more titles on the main roster than Sami Zayn. Just Sami Zayn. Okay, anyways. So, it wasn't a great move in my opinion. They booked the Raw after WrestleMania way better. And the SmackDown after WrestleMania, we got Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. Who writes this crap? I mean, come on. Okay. Right. So, the second thing happens to be the U.S. title match. Must I go on? Okay, we're going to the... You want me to talk about this, don't you? Okay. Fine, I'll talk about it. Okay, so you think that thinking about there are 3 out of 4 stars that are going to be 2 out of the 4 are going to be future main eventers. One's a future Hall of Famer, and one of them was jobber into main event champion. How do you mess up the scenario? Okay, how do you mess it up? Well, they messed it up. You see, the thing is that keeping the title on Orton, that would have not been great, but it still would have been better than what they did. Putting the title on someone like Bobby Roode would have probably made sense, considering that he's a good young up-and-comer. I mean, kind of. He's a great worker, and yeah, he definitely deserves to be champion. It's a given at this point. I mean, it makes sense that Orton would lay down for him after a glorious DDT. He's going to retain his belt. Or maybe you could have Rusev win the belt by having, I don't know, Orton pass out in the Acolyte, or Mahal pass out in the Acolyte, or anyone tap out or something like that. You had a perfect choice. So what did they do? You're typing right now. Here's what they did. They had Jinder win the title. For a second. Excuse me for a second. Thank you. Your support. That's the problem, okay? I mean... okay. I mean, the main problem with this is that... it's... Come on. Can we at least admit how dumb it is that Jinder Mahal has a WrestleMania victory over, I don't know. So, Jinder Mahal, a jobber turned main event champion, has more wins at WrestleMania than who? I don't know. He has more wins at WrestleMania than someone like Bobby Roode. Dumb. Not to mention, he has zero in the lot. He has less losses than someone like Triple H or Shawn Michaels or Big Show. Who writes this crap? Okay. Sorry about the ranting and stuff. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.